Hi guys, it's Mel here from Mel W Scrapping. I am here today. I'm going to pop some embellishments together very quickly or very roughly for Ginger's Corner Facebook group. Now, this is a weekly thing that we do. Ginger gives us a theme each week and it's a little mini swap we do. And we've all got teams for the different countries. Ours is Australia. We've got a little team here. So we're hoping for some of the other Australian ladies to join in. It's a bit of fun. It's a way to use your scraps. Well, it's called scraps to embellishment. Silly me. And you don't have to have all the things. Like King for the Day. I knew I had two things that look like crowns. I'm going to use them today. I use my stamps, I use my scraps, and I use whatever embellishments I've got. Or dies. I don't have a lot of everything. And then there was one week that I didn't have anything, and I actually made my own little television or made my own pumpkins. So we're going to start with that. But first, I've put one little embellishment together. I had a banner that said the best time. I've got a star. I've got some golf clubs on there because, you know, men, when they want to be a king for the day, like to go and do their own hobbies. Now, this is a sticker, and it is very sticky. So, I had one of the ladies in Ginger's Corner ask me, because I had the little, let me find it for you. Probably won't be able to find it now. I've got a little bag for embossing. Why can't I find that now? Wouldn't you believe it? I cleaned up and now I can't find where I put it. It's just a little baggy thing that has, it's full of powder and you can dab it on there and it takes the sticky away. And I had Debbie ask me, would that, if you don't have one of those things, would it just work with any normal powder? Well, I did see someone do it the other day. And so I decided to go and get a little container out of the kitchen, a bit of Tupperware from a lid off something, some Johnson's baby powder, and I'm going to stick some in there. And I grabbed a tissue, and that's probably stuck now. I'm going to grab a tissue. She actually just did it with her fingers. So let's grab the tissue. Sticky's gone. So I just went baby powder. I could do any powder. I only had this left over from when Danina was a little tiny baby. So it's quite old. It's probably completely out of date. But it works. So if you don't have one of those special little baggy things that I showed you last time, don't panic. Plain powder, a bit of tissue paper, or even your finger, which is what I saw another lady do here the other week. Sticky has gone. And there's an embellishment done. Now, the only things I could find for a king, which I reckon these will be what I make, is I found a crown. Let me make sure that's in shot. Yes. I'm going to make a little thing here. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to make sure I stay inside that little thing. Right. So, I found a crown. I did have lots of these. I don't know where they've all gone. And then I went through the stickers and I found some Minion Kings. Found the word unique and I found a little sticker that's got the crown on it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can make something, including some of these other bits and pieces that I've got. So I had a frame and I had this little, it's off one of the negatives that I've got, the 49 and Market negatives. And it's out of the middle. So what I wanted to do is grab my cardstock that I've got here. And I'm going to go roughly like that. Grab my trimmer. lined up to where it had that mark, which you probably can't see because I've got it lined it up. And I'm just going to cut it. So roughly so that it will fit behind. Okay. I'm going to go like that. And actually, well, let's change what I was going to do for that. I'm just going to pop the frame on. Go up into the middle, you silly woman. So, gold frame. I'm going to go. Stick into it. Like so. Right, now what stickers have I got here? So I wanted to pop that on there. We've got glasses in the newspaper. And what could we go there? The hats. So lucky to love you. So let's go something like that. Wear out double-sided tape to put that bit on. That way the king for the day can sit down and read his newspaper in peace and quiet and solitude. And then we'll go on with our crown. This is just how I interpret it. Other people might have dies that actually have kings on it, or the words that say you're a king or king for the day, or you've got to interpret it how and with what you have. And it's as Ginger says, there is no right or wrong way to play with paper. And really, my motto is there's no right or wrong in scrapbooking. You get given a theme, then you interpret it the way you need to interpret it. There you go. There's the crown. There you go. King for the day can sit down and read his newspaper in peace and solitude. Now, I've got a couple of, maybe I've got a window. I don't know if I'm going to use that yet. Maybe we go like that. Let's stick our negative on there. I didn't want it to be too long to bore you guys, but this is how I just grab a few bits and pieces out and see how I can make it into something. So we've got that onto there. There's our negative. And let's go the king in his robe. And I've got this that says family man. We'll take that bit there off because the sticky's gone from it. It's got some double-sided tape on it. Right. Let's get some, oh, it had double-sided foam tape, I should say. Let's go Family Man. There's another one done. Alright, one more to do. I wanted to do something like this. Does that fit behind? Doesn't cover it. It's meant to be a door. Nope. Where is, oh, now I know what else it's going to use. Or we could go why is that coming off? Hanging with Family. Let's go around that with black. It's a round one. Go Hanging with Family. I could stick some thinner foam on the back. Normally when we make our mini embellishments, it's flat is best, but it doesn't kind of hurt a little bit. Go King there. Maybe we could put the word Nick up here. The top coming out. The top. Let me see if I can make that stick in there a bit better. Right, a bit of our powder. Where did I put the stuff on? Get a bit of our powder. Like so. Sticky gone. Go. So this doesn't really have anything royal on it, so let's go in with this crown at the top. Then it kind of makes it look like king, and we've got 4 king things now. Alright, I didn't need all of that out at all. Right, so sure that's in shot. It is in shot. Look at that. Okay, so I've got 4 different things here that relate to being, to me, king for the day. I know my dad always would love to read his newspaper in silence and be treated like a king, so that he had peace and quiet to read that newspaper. And then we've got 2 kings, Hanging with Family and Family Man, because all men are family men, but they like to get treated like kings every now and then. And the other one's just got a crown on top, and hey, let's let him go golfing for a change. Whereas my husband, on the other hand, would probably prefer just to have peace and quiet to play the PlayStation. So there you go. That's my interpretation, and that's what I've come up with my embellishments for this week. If you think you might like to have a go at anything like this, as I said, I just pulled a bunch of different things out, different colours, different things that I thought I could put as a backing. By all means, press pause, take a screenshot and have a go. Because unless you play around, and I know the best person so far that I know of that doesn't use dyes and things, she goes with what she's got and her scraps, apart from Ginger, but she makes cute little thingies. MK from Some Assemblies Required. I've learnt a lot from her, putting little bits and pieces, a tag here, a bit of square or a bit of rectangle, and then with whatever you want on top of it to go with what you want to do. That's where I've kind of learnt how to do this. And at the same time, Ginger does things like this as well. She'll do a little die cut and then she'll think, okay, let's pop it on a tag, or let's pop it on a round piece of cardstock that, you know, that she's cut out from the scraps beside the desk. Mind you, there's a lot of other ladies joining in that are doing some amazing things. Oh, I can't believe some of them. They're so cute. And some of the dies that are out there that you can get. I'm just one of those people who's on, you know, I'm a stay-at-home mum, so I have to budget for everything, and I try and make sure that it's on special when I do buy it and things like that. So, yeah, I do my best. So thank you everyone for watching. If you do like what I've come up with, if you could give me a thumbs up, that'd be great. If you're new to my channel, I do hope I've done enough for you to consider subscribing. And down below in the description box will be the playlist to everyone who's playing along each week. Plus a list of people. If you not happy with going to a playlist, there'll be a list of creators that you can go and check out and subscribe to them if you're not already. Give them a like. Send them a comment, something you might like about what they do about there, even if it's a question. Like I had with Debbie. She gave it to me on Facebook and said, Mel, what if I don't have one of those little powder bag things? And I said, well, the next video I'll do, let's test it out. So there you go. Bit of body powder, bit of baby powder. I just used a tissue, but you could just use your finger because I did see a lady do that. And it's done. You can take the sticky off. So thank you everyone for watching. I'll stop talking now. Happy scrapping. I hope you get to make some wicked embellishments and use up some of those scraps. And please stay safe. Bye for now.